All right, good afternoon, everyone. It's lunchtime, and we're back with Genshin. I did enjoy playing Final Fantasy yesterday. That was a lot of fun. And I do apologize if you were watching and saw a cliffhanger, so to speak, because I ended on the first trial. I did feel like just going on Genshin today, doing my normal, chill, lax vibe. Uh, Mainly because it is getting very hot in the bedroom today. I'm not really sure how to combat that. There's some sun peeking through. I did my recording earlier since I use the PlayStation with the remote play, just like I do for streaming. I felt a lot of heat radiating from the PlayStation, so I'm kind of babying that today and just seeing how that goes. And yeah, I know Genshin makes it run a little bit hotter than 14 does, but 14 did the same thing yesterday. So I might need to like just unplug it and give it a really good clean. I did clean it out not that long ago, but there could be dust in it and stuff like that. I just want to make sure it's in tip-top shape. So we can do some longer streams, whether it be 14 or even Genshin. Now, I think I found a good way to not have her yap. I actually have it in the camera mode. So let's talk about the latest update to Genshin, okay? Which is this thing here, the new endgame. I tried this on my main, which I'm like, I have okay characters for that. They do give you trial characters, right? So like, they give you like a level 80 Clarant. I don't have Clarant, so that's fine. They give you Arlecchino. I use my Arlecchino because it is level 90 and geared. They give you some other 4 stars as well, of course. We have Toma, because Toma. But yeah, I say that just because I honestly, I like the character, but I don't feel he's a superior unit for what they want you to do. You are extremely limited. And that's kind of the challenge of the Imaginarium Theater. You're challenged by only having certain characters of certain elements and stuff like that. Herein lies the problem. For the alt, anyway. Right now, it is Animo, Pyro, and Electro. Well, we got Kazuha. That works. Lynette, okay. We can use Electro or Animo Traveler. Beto, Zhangling. And that's it. You can invite special guests. So I have my main account and my husband's account friended on here. So whoever we choose to be like, yeah, you have access to this character. So for my husband's list, I would probably choose like Raiden Shogun because he has Raiden. Whereas I have a couple of different options in this back of like say Sino for Electro or Alhaitham if I wanted to actually give the other option of the non-element that they provide. I could do that, or even Kaching, because I do have a level 81 Kaching. My characters aren't enough to actually do this in the sense of RNG on my main. So what I mean by that is that you have the trial characters as the stars basically, and then it goes into seeing your other units pop in. So you can use whoever of the elements you have, right? And then randomly throughout, when you say gain a companion, you gotta get to choose one. If you clear a stage, it'll grant you one, and so on and so forth. Well, the only time I got the one to choose, it gave me a choice between Fischl and Kazuha. I chose Fischl because I had a lot of other Animo already ready for swirling, and I didn't have any off-field element, like whatsoever. So I chose Fischl. I chose poorly because Sucrose has a little bit of a problem. My Sucrose is leveled to at least level 80. That's fine. But she has the thing where she's just like, I'm like, all right, I want you to throw your burst this way to gather everybody. She'll somehow target the one behind her and just throw it over there. It's like, stop that. Don't do that. One of the reasons I like Kazuha is because his grouping is a little bit more controlled. But on the same token, His grouping is just that, grouping. It doesn't do the continuous damage that Venti or Sucrose does. So it's a catch-22. It just kept throwing Animo characters at me when it was giving me new characters. And I'm like, I can't win like that. So my real gripe with the Imaginarium Theater is, thank you, Kazuha. That was beautiful. My real gripe with it is the RNG. So like we've been playing almost a year. Almost a year. I think for me, September will be a year since I started playing. And I have a good set of characters, but again, it's rewarding people who literally had all their resources dumped into every character. So it's rewarding people who have been playing since the beginning. It rewards whales because, whales somehow have resources. And by that, like, I'll show you. It's not a heck of a lot because I think you are limited to one, right? Where is it? Gift shop. No, I guess you're not. Left this week one. Yeah, so you are limited to the stuff. But you can get this, and it gives you 50 heroes wits. That is nothing to sneeze at. Considering the fact that is just about half of what I have. Because I think I have 100 something heroes wits. Let's see. Let me see. I did Mora ley lines yesterday, so this is a proper count. Okay, I have 150. But just put that into perspective, right? So it's a little hard to gauge. I really want to like the Imaginarium Theater just because the rewards are. I feel like the rewards are better than the Abyss. Or at the very least, the first time completion stuff is better than the Abyss. But you gain a lot of primos from this. So yes, I understood the difficulty assignment. You can change the difficulty, but you can't. I guess that probably is where I would put it above the Abyss, is that you can change the difficulty. So at the easy mode, you only need characters to be level 60. Medium, normal mode, whatever you want to call it, is level 70, I believe. And then 80 plus is for the hard mode. But that still requires. Well, I shouldn't have looked at that. That just makes me sad. But that still requires us to level. Like, Charlotte could go in on easy mode. That's cool. If it was cryo. But we still have a bunch of characters at level 40. We have a couple, one at 30. And then the rest are level 20 because obviously we level them for the wish. That is a lot of resources just to get them to 60 to do the easy mode. Because, like, what would it... Do I have one at 50? No, I don't. Ning Wong, just come here. Well, I don't have that, so I can't tell you if you can ascend or not. I don't think I have anything to show the ascension. You don't... This needs the cryo register fine, but I don't think I actually have any. Nope. Same with that. Same with you. Almost. I could have almost seen it with that. Well, Amber going to 40, right? It would take 16 heroes wits for the way they want you to do it. Because for whatever reason, it doesn't go into the middle book. Ever. But that is a lot. A lot of resources. And I'm not getting the Mora at that point either. What was the Mora? 6,700. I wish 6,700. 67K. Excuse me. And I'm only sitting at 1.7 mil. And that's only because I did the ley lines yesterday. We're not even talking artifacts. Recommended sets. We have Wanderer's Troop. Alright. Let me check my Wanderer's Troop. Wanderer's Troop, I should have... Yeah, I have an okay amount because... Even have an EM one. Check that. Not for Amber, but... we actually have some different, decent Wanderer's Troop. Because we get that from our weekly bosses. Alright, that's cool. Well, what about Jean? What if I wanted to use Jean? People suggest the VV set. This makes sense, to a degree. Or two-piece Glad, and two-piece VV, two-piece Glad, two-piece Shiminawa. Honestly, the two-piece of Glad and Shiminawa makes sense because she scales off of attack for healing. But if you pair her with another Animo and they have VV, that makes sense. But if not, you're gonna want VV probably to try to kill the stuff faster. And then we got Goro, silly Goro. He wants Husk. Noblesse also makes sense. We were farming Noblesse, so that might be a set that we would have on hand. Except, if I can find it on the list. Yeah, we only have 17. Because a lot of it was junk. A lot of it was junk. So yeah, it just comes down to, like, what do you do? Like, Sucrose, like, on this account, Sucrose, she just needs one other piece of VV. Which I don't think I have. Ah, that's why. That was Elemental Mastery, and I don't have another EM piece. So it's Head or Goblet that needs to be, but that's leveled. So we would need Animo or EM, which none of this was. That's why she doesn't have anything. I mean, makes sense. So, she still needs some help and stuff like that, but, she's got her weapon that I would use on her, level 1, but yes. So it's overwhelming. It is very overwhelming to try to actually think about the Imaginarium Theater, which in theory is more accessible than the Abyss. And also thinking about how to do the Abyss. Hence why I was just like, oh, well, we need to make at least 2 teams that can go in. Hi, hon. How you doing? We needed at least 2 teams to go in. This is my preferred team. I actually think this is a lot of fun. It's functional, but it might not actually do well in the Abyss, primarily because of Diona. And then we got, I don't know what this is. Oh, I know, this one actually, like, wrecked house. Then, of course, we got, like, the Traveler. What? Blender. We got the Blender. We got some other stuff to play around with, too. We were having, like, stuff like this with Beto and Mika. We're trying out Mika. Like, he would actually be a good support for Eula. And that's actually pretty much the problem, too. It's like, okay, we have some great support for Eula, because we now have Rosaria as well. But more and more resources, and literally just thinking about the Abyss. So, do you try to focus more on the Abyss side, or do you focus more on the Imaginarium Theater? And for this account, I think right now it would have to be the Abyss. Because I actually have units that can go in. Are they going to be the best at it? No. Because I didn't have Great Electro outside of Beto. But she doesn't do Great Electro application like Fischl. So there's a little bit of a problem there. Versus not having the units at least leveled. And that's like every character leveled. If I wanted to not roll... Well, that's the other thing, too. If I don't roll for anything to try to concentrate on other characters, I don't get the roster that I need. But let's face it, if I roll, it's just going to give me Cryo. So I'm a little stumped. And you know that whole time I was ranting, I could have just gone and just done my artifact route, because I let it reset yesterday. We'll say 1220, just to make it a round number. So I'm not really sure what to... I want to give it the benefit of the doubt and just basically go, oh, it's RNG. But the fact that the end game is RNG heavy like that, it just, you need a certain element, but you use it all because, it's what you had to get through the floor. And then all of a sudden it's just like, all right, you just have Animo, good luck. It doesn't work that way. Especially if you're using trial characters. Like, I'll state that. Like, if I actually had Wanderer, I guarantee you my Wanderer would probably outperform the one that's given. Oh, maybe you remember Hun, because I don't really feel like unlocking the theater on this account just yet. The trial characters they give you for Electro, do they only give you Clarant? I want to say there was a 4-star too, but off the top of my head, I couldn't think of who it was. So I want to say they gave you like 2 of each. I don't really remember. It might have been Cookie. It might have been Cookie. Okay, that would explain something then, because I think on my main I was seeing a symbol like an arrow next to Cookie and Arlecchino. And I think that means that they were part of the theater. I should have checked Toma, because I know Toma was up there too. No! How dare you, Burb! You saw through me. They're boosted up while featured in the theater. Ah!
Another rude. How inconsiderate of me.
That's cheating.
Did I scare you?
Oh, wait. Did he carry...
The grand surprise.
Give me 1 sec after I do this. Did it carry over my settings? Yes!
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
So that carries over. That's interesting. I turn off my my character audio when I'm recording for the video of doing the ley lines. And it's just so I have an easier time talking over it when I go to voice track. So
More speed.
that's interesting. I don't know why they would be the same. That's why Eula wasn't talking while she was sitting down.
Visibility is. Can't handle your drink.
Just realized that she has freaking Bond of Life. Or Bleed, or whatever the hell it is. Hell, good thing I'm adjusting that by like 2 minutes. Just...
More speed.
So yeah, I think for this account, at the very least, like, I'll do my best. And I know Forrest is going to help me with
More
the
speed.
Imaginarium Theater, is just so that we don't lose
More
out on the
speed.
primos, like what we can get, because whatever we can get is going to help regardless. Plus whatever resources are in there too, such as the Heroes Wits, the Mora. And the reason I like the theater's rewards better is just because it gives the talent books. I almost said resource books. the talent books, and that's a little less farming and more resin that you have to spend. So that's fantastic. Getting a little bit something like that, absolutely awesome. But it does put stuff into perspective on pulling. Now, for this account, I am still pulling for Siegewean, so that would give us an extra Hydro unit as well as a healer. So nothing wrong with that. Whereas my main, I'm still pulling for C1 Farina. Like, I refuse to not do that. If I lose, it's one thing. If I run out of Primos, it's one thing. But I feel that the C1 Farina would help out, because I'm still struggling with the Abyss. And that was even before they jacked up the difficulty. And I still want to pull for, you know, stuff for Nouvelette. When Nouvelette comes back around, I'm pulling for his weapon. Is that going to be a mistake for the Imaginarium Theater? Probably. But he's my mans, and I want to get stuff from my mans. As for this, like, I was going to save, I was going to start saving Primos for the Archon reruns, but it might be in my best interest to say, if it is true, we'll find out on Friday. That's when the special program is. If it is Navia's rerun, to pull for Navia. Navia is a fantastic character. In terms of weapon, I don't know what I'm going to do, per se, because I don't have the battle pass on this one. And I'm not pulling on the weapon banner, so I most certainly won't have the verdict. And again, I shouldn't even have the verdict on my main. That was just because I lost when I was pulling for Mistsplitter.
More speed. Shudder.
Another test subject.
The wind knows me.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Beg for mercy.
Get him, Synchro! Oh, why are you still alive?
Shudder. No, my sword. Eye for an eye.
Better. Yeah, maybe I should pull for, or think about Navia, because I don't really have a lot of Geo units. I have Noelle and Ningguang. Plus, well, and Goro. I mean, the fact that I do have Goro, I probably could make a mono Geo. And throw Kazuha with them or something, or Sucrose. That's not the place I wanted, god dang it. I don't go there first, I go over here first. I know my route. I did it earlier on my main. Farina Noelle, yep. And because I'm still pulling on this banner, I could, depending on how many Primos I can get before it ends, I could end up with C6 Noelle. She's already C3. Grab these for Kirara. Now, I think I still have some, like, Claymore billets, too, so I could make the white blind for her as well. Did I skip the... I did.
One with nature.
Rain outlines your... Huh? Shudder! Freeze to the core! Yeah. Crush!
Looks like I used him for way too far. This one's
Beg for mercy. Yeah. No, my sword!
feels clogged.
I went to the wrong spot.
More speed.
So I can either push the time back a little bit more, or I just remember I reversed it. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots at the house? So 3 in Fontaine, 1 at the beach. I'd still be missing 1 spot that I'm aware of. Well, I guess I would just go back up my little route up the mountain. That could work. Yeah, we'll continue on. I'll skip that house and see what happens. Because I was a dum-dum and for some reason went here first.
More speed.
The wind knows me.
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
So yeah, let's go up this route here. Go back to do this. And we'll
Clear
also
weather
check
all
with
around
Mr. Boots at
brightens
the end.
heart.
Stop climbing on everything. God dang it.
More speed.
Come back here. Come back here. Thank you.
More speed.
Huh? What the hell? Okay, don't know why that wasn't equipped. Thought it was weird I wasn't getting seeds. Oh, you shut it off. Okay.
Shudder!
I got carried. I got carried.
Crush!
Picked the wrong button.
Shudder!
If you pick up a seed that you have maxed, there is a lag that happens. Oh! I never paid attention to that. Village.
More speed.
Have you used your trans... No, I haven't done that yet. I did it on my main, though.
More speed.
Is there something you want me to throw in it? Oh, okay.
Quick, under the umbrella, or you'll get soaked. You can't risk catching a cold, because it might turn into something more serious. And if that happens, well, I can't go avenging my clan by picking on the sick now, can I?
Mrs. Gore gave a lot of elemental crystals for characters. Okay. Oh, it's raining, so I don't get my vengeance on the boars.
More speed.
I don't think I have. Well, I might. Can't remember the last time I got any Mystic Horror from on this account. Certainly not enough to max it
More
out,
speed.
but enough to put some in.
More speed.
There you are,
Rack
eavesdrop.
and ruin.
Think you can bully me?
One with nature.
Beg for mercy.
Let me in. Look at me. Just once.
Down goes Freyja.
More speed.
And let's go to Fontaine. And we'll check with Mr. Boots. Mr. Boots. Oh, good. That little cock up didn't have mess me up too much. Okay. Alright, we'll go and do this, because why not? Well, now there's nothing for me to hit. I can't. Ah, dang it. Really? Oh, that was this one. Huh, I didn't even make it that one on my main. Not bad. Not abandoning the challenge, I'm done. Friendship. Oh, that's interesting. Was it because I did the ley lines first? That can't be. On my main, that filled all three of them, all four of them. That's okay. That's okay. West. Oh, I should probably do this one actually, because this is part of a chain.
Catch the wind.
Little birds just lined up in a row. Gimme. Let's scare the crap out of the children with Inazuma. Thank you, random stranger. Funny enough, I could have just done that on the friendship team. Because now I gotta switch back to it. Fontaine, Fontaine. And actually, since you did mention it. Ta-da! Alright, do I have any Mystic Horse? I do have a few. No, I don't want the max. No, no, no. Put in 2. I want somebody I have an overabundance of. The treasure hoarders never fail me. Because I murder them every day. Same with the Fatui. I hit the wrong button. Oh my god, controller, controller. Calm down. Yeah, we'll do the transmute. Yes. Okay, so it really just... That's a... Okay.
I'll think about it.
Alright, a couple talent books too. That's not bad.
When on the road, one should take ample time to pause
Interesting.
and appreciate the wonder.
Ad Astra Abbot. Thank you for completing today's. Ad Astra.
And I gotta see how long this is on for. Game.
Ad Astra Ab.
1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not bad. 33 minutes. Okay.
Yep, you're right.
Okay, so the question is, who do I actually want to level up first, outside of Farina? Because we knew we were going to do Farina at the moment we got her. She's level 90, so the question is, who do we want to ascend next? Run down here and put some stuff into the blacksmith. As I think the best play right now would be to level some of our characters up and then worry about the artifacts. Even if I'm rocking some 4 stars. Because I would rather be able to do the domain a little bit faster. No, don't do those. Do these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I do have 2 cool books. Oh. So out of our 80 characters, who do we want to ascend next? Part of me wanted to do Zhangling first, and it's only because of the Cryo Registine and the Cryo Cube. But the Registines are usually a pushover, so that might not be a huge problem. But on the same token, too, doing that for our primary DPSs, could also do Zhangling for kind of the same reason. Mungo Kenki is probably going to be a little bit of a bastard. Same with the Oceanid. So this becomes the other thing too. Or do I level up someone else for other elements? And at least get them to 80. And this isn't even me talking about the Imaginarium Theater. This is me just looking, man, that's a lot of cryo. Because Fischl would be good because she's off field. And then Pyro, I have the options of obviously Bennett, Yanfei, and Gaming. Mmm. Decisions, decisions. Let's see, Kaya, what are your stats right now? Because you always be critting, that's fine. Okay, your crit rate's actually not that bad. Can you tell me what you sent this? Oh, that's still level 82. Oh, that's today, isn't it? Well, guess I know what we're doing today. Oh wait, which was this? Oh crap, is it? Oh no, it's this one. Okay.
Vengeance will be mine. Crush.
Mind the side effects. Freeze. Oh, so sorry.
Let my name echo in song. Shower me with the...
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter pill to swallow. Cool it.
Beg for mercy.
They're here.
More speed. Crush.
I was thinking that was a completely different domain. And this is the same domain I needed for Kazuha too, so... Because they take the same thing. I am going to actually back out. And we're going to go condense the resin. Whee! And hopefully we'll get enough to stuff. Enough to stuff, yep. Mm-hmm. Enough to stuff an Oreo. Oreo.
More speed.
There you are. Strike a the deck you will see.
Shudder. Flood of frost.
Health comes first. A bitter pill to swallow. To get frostbite.
Beg for mercy. Yeah. Shudder. More speed. Eye for an eye.
The doctor will see you now.
Beg for mercy.
Condensed prison. I might need to use the transient here too, but we'll see.
A bitter pill to swallow. Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Time to shine.
Taking a turn for the better.
Shudder. Rack and ruin.
Freeze. Mind the side effects.
Beg for mercy.
Dodge this.
Crush.
Oh, Farina, you make things so much easier. Okay, I got another purple. Of course, after this run, we'll see what we can do.
Strike a pose.
Freeze. This moment will be frozen.
Shudder. Beg for mercy. Crush. I condemn you.
Let the world come alive.
Remember, health comes first. Cool it.
Beg for mercy.
Alright, give me 1 gold. 1 gold, that's all I ask. You gave me 3 purples. Technically that is 1 gold. Well played. Whee! Alright. Okay. Make 18 of these. So we're just gonna straight up do this. Make 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's Jinglings. Well, sort of. I think I'm missing a couple pieces. Yeah, I was missing the bones. Did this reset by chance? It must have, because I think I bought that in June. Paimon's bargains. Yeah, I have these here. How much of this is it gonna take? Oh, that's not bad. We'll get stuff back from Wishing too, so I'm not too terribly worried. And I gotta remember the Whopper flowers as well. Come on, Sucrose, don't fail me. Jamie an extra one. Alright, Jingling. Did we do it? We did it. Just barely. Will this even increase it by 1 level? That's a question. It does. It gave me 2. I'm not disappointed. Now, before I junk everything, please don't let me be stupid. Just making sure I have R5s of some things. Because I accidentally junked one of these, so I only have an R4 for a second one. You probably only need 1 black tassel. Because I could make rightful reward for a different HP one. And I do have the healer one that's on Mika. We got 2 of these, which I technically don't need now that I have a Rain Slasher. But I'm still going to hold on to it anyway. Okay. And I do have the recurve bow. My level 5 refinement 5, level 20 recurve if we do get Siegeween. Okay. Alright, so we got another weapon to 90. That'll help out. And then Kazuha and Lynette both need the same materials. Except for they need Whopper Flower Nectar. That's not good. That's unfortunate. So we can do a couple more runs of the domain at least. Because I do have the transient
Knights
resin.
and aristocrats share the same.
Alright, hon. I'll see you when you get home. I'll put another Powerade in the fridge for you. Okay. Got Sack Sword too. Sack Greatsword, and I have a Favonius Greatsword. So I do have some options for other characters too. Alright, the Mora is going to be a factor on how we do stuff. Like I said.
Cultural heritage. But the knights had...
So let's... You have our transient. We should use it. So we can either do the domain, we could do 3 ley lines, which would give us a little bit more Mora, or some books, because we're gonna level some peeps. I'll definitely make a more of a solid plan to go through more of the Archon quests so we can actually get some more resources without having to use the resin. Question is, what do I want to do? Let's see.
Sense to do away with all this.
How are your talents? Like, what do we need for talents? It's Tuesday, and Ajdaha was a problem. Ajdaha was being problematic and not giving us the stuff we needed. Ideally, I would like to take this up to 8 before leveling these 2. Or rather, her burst, excuse me. Why did I do a normal attack first? That was an oopsie doodles. Because it's the same stuff. So I could use a Dream Solvent, make that so I can get this to level 7 too. But I kind of want to hold off on doing that. But again, Ajdaha is being a little bit of a dookie. Diligence was yesterday. Today would be guides to gold. So that's another thing too to take into consideration, Baiju. Because today would be guides to gold. He needs this as well. A pep hasn't been too much of an issue, and I would still like to fight a pep only because it provides dendro crystals too. So, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about Baiju. But Xingqiu uses guides to gold. And he just needs guides to gold to actually up Rain Cutter and his skill. And this will go up to level 8. But the odds of me getting that many books for gold is very slim to none. The other thing too is that talents will probably make it a little bit easier as well, just as well as their weapons. Did I up your weapon? No. That's today too. So we could level up his sack sword. Do I have? Well, I did get a couple shackles.
Detail.
Let me see. Shackles. I can make one there and one there. So we'll do that up just to do it. So I own one now. Yeah. Actually, let's do this. Let's give me 2. 3. I'd be 1 off. Seriously? Okay, so this puts stuff in a different perspective. I'm now only 1 off to do Kazuha's, minus the like Whopper Flower Nectar and the bones. But those are easily farmable. Xingqiu, I was just missing the other stuff. So Kazuha, you're practically in every party, so we're gonna go back to that domain. I say that he's in every party and he's not in my current party. It's kind of funny. But the good news is, if I decide to use, say, Shinobu, if I ever get her, and not use Kazuha, they can flip between the weapons right now. So, sharing is caring. Well, we're gonna pop the resin when we get in, I guess, because I stupidly didn't pop it before I left to condense it.
More speed.
There you
Crush.
are, eavesdrop.
Shower me with praise!
Freeze!
Oh, I thought you had your... Oh, no. Okay, I got you. I got you.
Beg for mercy.
I remember this domain now.
Freeze to the core.
That was cool.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song!
Seems like an emergency. Did he get frostbite?
Crush. Beg for mercy.
I like this team. Yes, we want to use this. See if we can get enough to pour Kazuha. There's... Okay, okay. So we have one of these. This will make another one of those. So at this point, we technically need 3 or 1 of the other thing, and then we're good.
Are you here to play? Hideki was seen!
Crush. More speed.
Sadly, I don't think that hit anybody.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Let the world come alive!
Taking a turn for the better. Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Crush. Huh? Yeah. Beg for mercy. Huh? Yeah. Huh?
Shower me with...
Yeah.
The freaking Goon Squad is too good. Just too good. Okay, so we have another one of the other thing. So we should have enough at least for Kazuha's weapon. So let's go back here and double check. Me having to farm the bones and the Whopper Flower Nectar, not that big of a deal. I might not do that right now, but as long as I have this stuff, it's fine. And I have 3. This will make 4. Hooray! Right, Kazuha's not in party. Alright, so we need 14 bones and 12 of the big nectars, which I don't think I can craft. Because I know Farina took, like, every piece of nectar we had. And well worth it. And we would only be able to make 10. So we would still need to farm some, which is okay. I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah, I have absolutely 0. And we just used all the bones that we had, right? Yeah, we can only make 1 of these. So definitely going to need to farm that stuff. Okay. That is okay and good. So that means we potentially have 2 new level 90 weapons. Oh, yours is level 70. I probably should do something for the Traveler. Don't have any of the... Well, maybe that's what we do. Maybe we do the Travelers to see if we can get something to level that. We have enough resin to do 1 more. So... No, that's talent. The one I want is up here. This is the one I was thinking it was. Which is the Hydro Cryo? Is this the Is it Hydro or Cryo? Right, okay. So Farina isn't necessarily good in here. No, no, no. Cancel the matching. Bad. So yeah, the Blender team is the best option for here. But that's okay. Jingling has her new weapon. New 90 weapon. Shiny. Which will be an excellent stopgap.
Nice and spicy!
Into the wind. Can't freeze.
As one with wind and cloud.
Mind the side effects. This is nothing. Dodge this.
Gooba, get them!
Remember, health comes first. This moment will be frozen.
One with nature.
A bitter pill to swallow. Cool it.
Nice and spicy!
The wind knows me.
Let's see what we got. It's not going to be enough to level it, I know that, but... That's not terrible. If I had some other stuff to level it into, we would have gotten, like, one more of these to make gold, but... No, wait, we need this. And unfortunately, I don't have any tier 1s, I don't think. I don't think I saw any. Well, we'll see. Maybe we lucked out. I don't think we did, though. Well... So how many of these do I have? 3? So I'm probably 1 off. I think you still need 4. Traveler. 6. I was wrong. But we're halfway there. We're halfway there. It's fine. Something to keep in mind. I'm definitely going to have to make note of who needs their weapons leveled, even if they do get replaced at some point. Like Zhangling will get replaced with the catch. At some point. Or if I get the Raiden Shogun, I would need the catch anyway. Their artifacts need work. So, like, he needs his artifacts leveled and stuff like that. But he is a total flexor for elemental stuff that we need. Now that we have Fischl, I could probably flip him back to Dendro. Let me check. Artifacts. Everything else is level 16, right? Anything that's really bad, I might not just take to 20. All your stuff is now level 20. Okay, Baiju probably should just go to 20, because he's just a stat stick for HP. So yeah, why don't we do that? Flower first, because its natural stat is HP. Okay. We want HP percent here. I just realized how high that defense is. That is so stupid. Oh, I have no more consumables, really? Like, that's... I mean, that's not the worst Pale Flame, but it's not great either. Yeah, that's not great. Do that. Okay. Not what I was expecting. I was not expecting that to go into crit damage. Well, there you go, Baiju. 19% defense and 14% crit damage. Totally avoided the 2 stats that you use. Okay, so the next one would be the watch. Any of these 3, because they're a hit point percentage. Alright, let's see. I probably would choose... Honestly, I probably would choose the goblet, only because it does have crit rate in it, and if it rolls into crit rate, it'll help him proc Favonius. Even though he's really not using it for that purpose, but... If he's with Farina, it doesn't really matter. Although he doesn't have Favonius on this account, what am I saying? He's got the prototype Amber. He's a silly buns. But out of curiosity, what do I have that I can just junk? Not a lot. I do have these here. mean, I guess I could start, like, throwing these in there. Substat-wise, they're not great. Even for 4 stars, I feel like these rolled really low. That is a terrible hydro piece. How the I am sorry, Xingqiu. I am so sorry. Just out of curiosity though. Let's I actually have not looked into this. So if it's wait, hold up. Oh no, you have one on set. You have one on set, which I think is about the same as the one that you're using. Eh, just about. What is something that I'm like, oh, this is pretty? I honestly should just get rid of that. That's actually kind of gross. Actually, we were just talking about the Traveler, right? Yeah, so for Electro Traveler, he wants that. What are you using? You're using... What is an off-piece? The headpiece, which is already leveled. So for Electro Traveler, this is what it would be. And then it's, Deep... I want to say it's Deepwood for Dendro, which I don't have any of because I had no reason to do Gilded. Hello! Always the noblesse. Always the go-to. Um I mean, like I said, I'm gonna go Dendro, but alright. Do we have anybody that has something that's level 0? Oh, by the way, Kali, you can take this. There you go. You were holding somebody's artifacts. You were holding stuff for gumming. Yeah, Layla had Millilith. So we could do this. It's going okay. Just trying to figure out how I want to move on building characters. How are you doing? Well, I can just check it on this. That's fine. 'Cause I'm just curious. Okay, it takes you to level 13 on a straight blank one. So honestly, I could just try to throw these into something else to see where they roll, and I can switch stuff out for the stuff I have. I think that would be better for this stuff instead of trying to max something out. I feel like it's wasted XP otherwise. Okay. So what do I have locked? That's a question. And on sets I potentially use. That was an HP. I don't have any HP emblem users. I mean, that could be offset for someone if I can get to somebody else for EM. Same with this. I mean, that would be considered onset probably for someone. Attack, defense, ER. Well, there's sucrose. Oh, do I level sucrose's stuff for what she's got? She wouldn't get the shred. She's still missing a piece of VV for the shred. So she probably would have to take it off someone. What do I have for elemental mastery? A very crappy 5-star. Although that's not much better than what she's using for the 4-star. So the only reason she still has that probably is because she's rocking the 2-piece berserker. Okay. I want to take a quick BRB, so I'll be back in a minute. And I'm back. Yeah, so VV seems to be the only one. Is there another, like... Yeah, crit rate, crit damage, of course. Do have a crit rate one. Similar to Kazuha. Fortunately, that has Zippo for... Man, VV was not giving, was it? And then it's the Goblet. Goblet, she could offset. If I wanted to do something like this. Because that's the 4-piece VV. And then we do EM. Wow, that's the only EM Goblet I have? Really? Yeah, so that's the predicament. Like, I wouldn't care if it was Animo damage either, because both Kazuha and Lynette are using Animos. What about headpiece? Do I have any? Yeah, I do. That, I have this. Now I even have a 5-star headpiece. Huh. Well, the only reason she was even wearing this one too is that it was leveled. So I'm just gonna throw that back on her. Yeah, so Sucrose is still on the back burner. I think for Sayu, Farazan, this is just memeing. Because I kept getting defense. And everyone else should be... Well, Lisa has a bunch of other stuff that she doesn't necessarily need. I don't even know why you have this stuff. I'm just gonna... That's the second EM timepiece I have that was leveled. That was a 4-star? Yeah. She's okay. She's pretty much set to go. Right? I know she's not having her levels done right now, but I would like to see her at least be usable. No, not Viridescent. I have this one. We wanted this one because of ER. She does need ER. This is the other one that I was considering for her. Because it has pretty much everything she wants outside of ER. Yeah, she's got
I
148.
created another universe and founded paradise.
That's nice, Fischl. That has EM. Let's see, 5-star, ER timepiece. Not the best. Purina actually has a much better one. But okay, you have offset Electro. And then, yeah, she had to take an attack headpiece. Because that's all we had on set. Well, Schnutz, that's... You only have one piece, and that's it. That has the ER in it. Oh, no. I mean, this potentially could roll into something. And what is your... This wasn't terrific. Yeah, EM. And I didn't have another Electro, right? Yeah, I have the one that's on Beto. Which honestly, push come to shove, she could do that. Although this is off-piece, right? Yeah. This has attack and ER. But if she's not going to get the crit rate to do that, that might actually be a better one for her. But we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, part of me really wants to level official. What do you need for the stringless? Oh, we can actually level the stringless. I will be keeping an eye on my crystals, don't worry. I am one off. Do I have something for that? No, it doesn't look it. Does not look it. Well, you got one level official. It's all good. Yeah.
I create.
Yes, official. I know. I know you did. Yeah, that's right. You use ballads. All right, Farina, you're pretty much up to snuff. I know your artifacts are not 20 yet. But I feel, like I said, I feel it's kind of wasteful if I know I can get an artifact up to 13 in one go by throwing it into a level 0 5-star artifact. So Farina can stay put because she's okay. Her stats are pretty good. Kaya, same thing, although all of his are he's way overcapped on crit rate. It's hilarious. All of his should be level 20. Yeah, his are and Zhangling's are. I almost feel that it's better to level the blender team plus Farina than the Eula team right now. So just getting Baiju's stuff up would help out a ton because it's just HP based and that's what he wants. And they do a heck of a lot of reactions too. Like that's all their damage is coming from, and it just absolutely wrecks house. This is also why I was thinking about Fischl. Because I could throw like Farina in there. I mean, Kaya could still technically be physical DPS inside that, or Eula, all depending. Eula just has problems critting. Her crit rate's not terrible. Oh, actually, I take that back. Her crit damage is the thing that needs fixing now. Her crit rate's actually pretty decent. So yeah, I could still throw like in Eula a little bit, and she'd get buffed by Farina. And then we have Baiju, and then we could actually have Fischl in there for like Superconduct. Would that actually work? I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Not on anything huge, mind you, because Fischl will just get one-shotted. Where's the team I can take apart? You're underwater, that's fine. I don't know what you were. I believe this probably had Kazuha in it. So let's see. Who do we want to? How do we want to do this? Well, I guess Fischl would be here, right?
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
And then we will like Kaya has a better damage output, honestly, than Eula. For crit rate, anyway.
I'll step ahead.
I'll take Eula. I'm just gonna check stats for a second. 1600, 1200. Yeah. So she's still technically going to hit harder. It's just that he would crit more. Or crit harder than she will. But let's see. Let
I
me.
created another universe, and
All right. Don't die, please. Because this is the other thing too. For the Dendro damage, I'm probably going to need Baiju to do this. But we'll see. Kai, like I said, Kai would be just more consistent for like super. I think with the superconduct. So we'll do this single target with Eula, and then we'll do the mass with Kaya.
strike a pop.
Shudder!
Odds reveal by
Beg for mercy. Good grief.
Did you
Mind the side
look to
effects.
Baiju? Okay, that wasn't too bad. No, I actually don't have Yunjin. Yeah, nope. No, don't have Yunjin. Okay, that went pretty good. That's not how you change party.
This will be interesting.
Yoo-hoo! By royal decree, the Dacty was seen.
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Wings of darkness, come.
A bitter pill to swallow.
The Dacty will see you now.
It was kind of fun. Oh, I'm so proud of you, Baiju. You're actually healing for over 1,000 with that now. This might be a stupid idea, but we're gonna do it anyway.
I've been waiting. Time to shine.
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill to swallow. Dodge this.
Odds reveal.
Freeze.
Just a moment.
This one will be frozen in time.
The Dacty will see you now.
Dodge this.
Give my prior in consideration. This realm
Oh,
is no home for a princess.
A bitter pill to swallow.
yep. Knew that the moment I switched to her.
Ready for reconnaissance.
Again, in groups, Kaya is definitely superior. Ba, 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 ba. What's over here? Shush. I mean, these things won't fight back. Oh, there's rocks over here? I didn't know that.
Strike a pose. The Dacty will see you.
By
By royal decree.
Shudder. Yeah. Crush. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Beg for mercy.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't know there was crystals over there.
More speed.
Odd for field ice.
Shudder.
I mean, this team is actually not that bad for utilizing Farina and Baiju with Eula. I would still prefer a second cryo unit with Eula, but it's really not that bad. And if I did the Kaya variant, I honestly could use Baiju as a... I almost said conductor. That's not the right word. Driver.
Remember, health comes first.
Crush. Shudder.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. The doctor will see you now.
This is nothing.
Beg for mercy. Yeah.
By royal decree.
Thank you, Oz. Now, these two things will probably kill Fischl in one shot, but... Well, we get to add more to my farming route. I keep forgetting these are over here.
Mind the side effects.
Shower me with praise. Let the world come on.
Taking a turn for the better.
Shudder.
No rest
Called
for the wicked.
Oz. Well, that kind of sucks. Wasn't letting me call Oz.
Strike a pose. Shadow Raven. Let.
More speed. Yeah. Crush. Yeah.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Beg for mercy.
How did you freeze Farina? I feel like you're not healing enough, Baiju. Or is it just because you have 41,000 hit points? Mika and Zincho, I think will be better with Fischl and Eula. Is it Mika's skill or his burst that does the thing for the attack speed? Where's Mika? His skill, okay. Yep, there it is. Crossbow, granting all nearby characters to increase their attack speed. Will take effect in different ways if tapped or held. Okay, so in order just to get the attack speed, you just have to tap it. Of course you take balance. Stupid little burb. Okay, you have two piece on right now, which is the same thing that Diona has on. Hold is better, it'll give more damage up. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Musket crystal. There's two more. How was I so blind? Where are the crabs? Show me some crabs that don't have anything nearby. Oh, it's like a Navia hold. Okay, there's some crabs with some more crystals. I'm not gonna complain. I actually genuinely need more of those because Mika will need his weapon level. Fischl needs hers. Like I said, I think I know we need to level other more characters up, but I think we actually need to rethink the team comps. Which is what makes me go, maybe I should work on Fischl or Mika. Okay. Alright, so in this case, no, we still want you. Sing show.
Chivalry will never die.
Yeah, I'll say
In the
Fischl
name
here.
of the princessin.
My lance and crossbow are prepped and ready.
Nerd!
Odds reveal.
Shudder!
Neutralizing threat.
No, my sword!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Oops, that didn't hold. The music just kind of randomly stopped. Blubber Beast work too.
You had your chance.
Crush!
By royal decree.
Eye for an eye!
Oh, no, we don't have that. We don't have Fischl.
Odds reveal.
Huh?
Okay, let's not move too far. Let's grab my spoils.
Precision strike!
By royal decree, rain outlines your fate. Crush.
Beg for mercy.
Alright, that's not bad at all. I thought all of that was foul. I didn't realize one of those was crabs. Alright, you gotta be down below, right? Or are you above? Take a look up. Yeah, I noticed. So yeah, there is a big... Oh, is it the one that's in there? Okay, I won't do that one yet. That's a puzzle. That's fine.
Time to scout.
Yippee! Hey, we got an achievement. That's not how we check achievements. Why the achievement's not on the wheel, I don't know. Huh, open world time trial. Nice. I mean, I don't want to kill you, but I will. Well, ouch. Okay, it's that puzzle thing. we got those. We're gonna go under here, get the barrel conch. Yep, that was the wrong one. I like the bombs, though. I needed him. I needed the squid. Okay, it's that thing that's supposed to move, right? Yeah. I did it.
Let's keep going, team.
Shudder! Know my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Odds reveal.
Beg for mercy. Yeah. More speed.
Neutralizing threats.
I summon thee.
Crush!
That attack speed is so noticeable. Alright, let's head back to Fontaine. Did your stats actually change a little bit with Miko? No, it didn't. That's fine. But we do have some stuff to think about, like I said, and this isn't even considering Imaginarium Theater. I would still probably focus more on the Abyss, only because that's what we've been doing so far in terms of trying to make team compositions that do work, but also just on the field itself, especially with the world level going up. Combat has been a little bit cumbersome depending on what we're fighting. I've actually just gotten trounced by getting caught in the corner by something I easily fight, and that was during my artifact run. So, Fischl, I definitely want to get up. Mika will definitely help, excuse me, it's to help Eula. And heck, even putting back on Dendro Traveler, we would easily have a good Hyper Bloom team with Xingqiu and Fischl as well. So like I said, it's stuff to think about if I want to go the route of getting those characters to 80 and then trying to up them a little bit more, having more units available to help out going around the world. Or if I do want to just go, okay, let's bring up Kaya, let's bring up Zhangling. Definitely, I will bring up Zhangling and Baiju. Because like I said, the Blender team seems to be the most consistent when it comes to damage and killing stuff quickly. And it's just because it's reaction upon reaction. Oh, we got 2 primos. But that should give us enough for a couple wishes. I don't remember what my history is here. It's not very high. 10, 11. Yeah, it's only been 11 since Farina. So again, building pity is not that bad. So 6 into pity, and I have like 2 wishes. So there might be a chance for, or 3 wishes, and might be a chance to get a 4-star. So let's see. Nope. Nope, 2 wishes. I was right the first time. Nope. Yeah, raspberries. Well, once I get some more primos and stuff like that, we'll see what we can get. Again, these 4-stars are not bad, and if I do get C6 Noelle, she probably would be one I would level because she's really good at C6. I really want C6 Rosaria because she's kind of nice. C6 Gaming also really nice. But there isn't enough resources in the world in all of Teyvat right now. But will I see how my experiment with my main goes with just doing ley lines? Just to see, especially in the structured way I'm doing it, with this week being the XP books, and then next week being Mora, then XP again, then Mora. And the last 3 days of July, you be quiet. The last 3 days in July, it's going to go on the 29th, it's going to go XP. On the 30th, it's going to be Mora. And then I'm going to split the resident in half on the 31st to basically even out what I do. I also have the transient resin on my main as well, so that'll supplement 2 of the 3 runs where I would actually use the resin to do my weekly bosses. So we'll see what we end up with in grand total. And going from like a character to 81 to 90, how much that's going to actually dent. Or even maybe I'll look into taking one of my characters from level 20 and trying to bring them up. Now, granted, I know I'll need boss mats for that, but I am kind of curious if it will supplement at least doing something like that, or if I'll be like, yeah, you can get like 6 characters up to level 90 from 81. We'll see. But that'll be it for me today. I hope you all had a good time. I'm still up in the air tomorrow, whether or not I'm going to be on Final Fantasy early, or if I'm just going to do Genshin. Again, my PlayStation has been overheating, so I do want to baby it a little bit. And I can feel it too, by the way. It's right next to me. So, be good, little PlayStation. I don't want to lose you. So, we'll see which one I go for. Either way, it'll be a good chill time. And until then, take care.